Hello, hello, hello. If you can see us, hello. If you're watching this live, type hashtag LIVE live below. If you're watching as a replay, type hashtag replay below. Wow, it's lovely to connect with all of you. And I'm here with a very special guest, all the way from one of my most favorite parts of the world, Egypt. And her name is Heba. Heba, how do I say your last name?
Ibrahim.
Abraham, Heba Abraham, that's it. And Heba is today officially certified as an EFT practitioner. And Heba, I've known you for more than a year. Is that right? 2 years at least.
3 years.
3 years,
3 years.
that's what I
Yes,
thought.
yes,
Three
three
years. And I
years.
met Heba when she was in the process of becoming certified as a family constellation professional. And then she'd found out about EFT, and she's like, oh, maybe I said, okay, you decide, if you want to explore it or not. Of course, from my heart, I could feel Heba. Heba's energy was already connected even before, Heba decided to embark on the journey. And then she decided to embark on EFT. She decided to embark on inner child matrix as well. And, Heba, courageous and bravery are like two words that really come to mind when I think of Heba, because she herself as a human being, displays bravery, like being, even in the face of confusion or chaos or fear or whatever, arises for a human being. Heba has this bravery about her, and I think that's what she brings to her clients as well, is they might be feeling like their world is falling apart and there's so much chaos, but Heba is this safe, calm space that, gives them the room to find their own bravery too. And sometimes the kinds of people, Heba gets the great gift of working with is that the challenges can be immense of what is going on in their life, where things do feel like they are collapsing. And yet Heba is able to maintain in her stability, in her center. And Heba genuinely wants to help someone navigate a way forward. And through her questions, through her patience, through her presence, she helps those that come into her energy space find a new path ahead, moving away from the old path that is no longer serving them. So, Heba, many, many, many congratulations on this certification. How are you feeling?
I feel a lot of courage. Like I've been through a huge journey, a huge transformation. EFT came in a very critical time for me, and I wanted to thank you for your patience. Thank you for the times that when I said I can't tap anymore, I can't touch my body anymore, you were so caring, and you would get me out of the breakout room and you would do a session with me one to one, and you would make me feel like it's okay, don't tap, it's okay. And immediately I would calm down and I would feel safe. Your community is full of safety, and that's why I enrolled all the way from Egypt to your side. And it was a huge transformation journey for me in a very critical time of my life.
Wow, Heba. And all of you listening in, you can see the way Heba speaks. It has so much authenticity with it, so much truth, and so much integrity. And what Heba brings up is not unique to Heba, because, for those of you who've learned EFT tapping and you know it to be a process where you begin tapping on different points of the body while saying these statements, there are times when the body goes, leave me alone. Do not touch me anymore. I am all tapped out. And it's great when the body gives those signals, and sometimes those signals arise because this it may not be the case in Heba, but they arise because the body has had a history of some kind of invasion, and the body has had a history of some kind of not feeling safe. And so finally, when that soul listens to the body, when the body goes, please stop, and they go, my body's saying stop. And the fact that Heba had the courage, because many people won't share this. They'll just keep quiet, they'll soldier ahead, they'll ignore their body, they'll keep tapping on themselves, and then they'll dishonor their own being, their own self. So the fact that Heba had the courage to say, no, I can't do this anymore. It's not happening to me. I'm not able to go ahead is a testament to authenticity. And so if you ever do, connect with Heba and you happen to work with her professionally, where she's your practitioner and therapist, you can have that faith that she's not going to lie to you. She's not going to make you feel like something is available when it's not. And then just like she was truthful with me, with us, she'll be truthful with you about what is. But she also is not going to make you feel uncomfortable. So it's not truth to the extent of, make someone feel uncomfortable. So Heba, this is why, I'm so proud of you, because the journey of practitionership isn't just the technical ability. It isn't just the ability of the client work, but it's the growth that the person goes through. You see, anyone can get certified anywhere. I mean, I'm sure you could go somewhere, you can pay a bit of money and you'll EFT certified practitioner with a nice little stamp on it, and off you go with your certification. I mean, it's probably, like I say to my students, like potpourri, like it's available everywhere. Anyone can access it at any time. And my certificate is not a stamp. It's not. I always say to people, don't come to me if you want a stamp. Go to somebody else if you want a stamp. It'll less money, less investment on your part, less energy on your part. You will be done. Whether or not you'll be able to help your clients or not, I have no idea. Whether you'll be able to charge them, I have no idea. But you please go. But if you genuinely want to do the work on yourself and you genuinely want to make a difference to other people, and you're not so attached to, have I got the stamp? Come to me, because I'm going to be the one that's going to help you on that journey. And I love the fact that you took on that challenge, you followed your heart, you followed your intuition, and you came into the energy system. Now, Heba, tell us all this. Give us a bit about your background.
Okay.
How did you get into this field? What happened? What got you to EFT? Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. Of course, anyone that goes into healing has to have some trauma in his life or her life that happened, right? We agree about that.
Yeah,
So that
nice.
really happened. That happened, kicked in. I was deep down on the floor. And that's when we say, I need help. Otherwise, you will never say that. So it happened to me. And when that happened, I reached out for inner child. And I knew that so that I can get certified for inner child, I need to get certified in EFT. The little that I knew of EFT was just tapping. That's it.
Yeah.
And everything will go away or it will not work, God knows. So I entered and I took the challenge and I said, I will take EFT and I will take ICM. And that's what happened. And that's when everything started to change. And it wasn't just tapping. It wasn't just tapping on parts of your body and that's it. No, it doesn't work that way, because it really reaches deep down, changes a lot of things, brings out hell lot of things, and changes beliefs, changes systems, makes you better internally before externally. Because when we change, right, we change internally first and then we change, and then it's, when you just a piece of crochet and you just take the thread out, right, it starts to just become thread, right? And that's what happened to my life. It became vanished all of a sudden. Nothing was as it used to be. All the people in my life changed. People went out, people came in, and all that I faced with my children with me. So it wasn't an easy time, full of butterflies and colors. It was black and white. But I resisted all of this and I said, no, I will change for Heba, because they deserve a better mother and my family deserves a better Heba. And the outside world deserves a better Heba. So Heba deserves a better Heba.
Mm.
So that's when everything came together and I continued on the journey.
That's such a lovely human expression, and it shows, it's a testament to the grit that you've had to develop in life, basically, in your life circumstance. Now, you've worked with other people too, Heba. Give us some kind of examples of what have other
Yes.
people got from you working with them? Like what has happened to other people?
Actually, when I started working, because we had to finish 2 case studies, 6 sessions each, and we had to do 50 sessions, 50 clients. And when I did it, people started transforming really fast. And in the just the second session, when I meet them again, they say, "This happened." Like one of my clients have never. She got divorced, and she for many years she did not see a partner at all. But then when she started tapping from the first session, the second session I met her, she said she met someone that accepted her the way she was. And that's the magic of tapping. That's the magic of tapping. It works really deep inside.
Yeah, that's such a beautiful example because if someone has a belief or a past reference of a negative reference, then these references can interfere with attracting the right person into our lives. Like that's such a powerful example. And now that you've got this and you've got other tools as well, that you've been certified in and you've
Yes.
worked with, what's your vision now for yourself in Egypt, in your life as a professional? Like, how do you want to take this work ahead?
Now I'm just combining everything together. I'm graduating from ICM, Inner Child Matrix Trauma Informed, and in like a month or something. And I will just combine everything together because everything serves the human. And when that moment comes, when a client sits in front of me, that's when everything that's meant for them to happen will happen with whatever tool I have. Because it's from heart to heart, and you taught us rapport. You taught us how to be in their energy. And that really, the presence is really important. So I'm present for each and every client that knocks my door for a change, because I know people will knock on my door only when they were like me on the floor.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, and I guess they need to know that you're there.
I'm
They
there.
need to know that
Yeah, of
you're
course
there.
I'm there for
And
them.
and where we all begin is by lying down on the floor with them. I mean, metaphorically, like meeting them
True.
in the place of
Where they
pain
are.
that they're at. Yeah, because there's no, and this is why what I love about, the kind of work you've learned with us is that place doesn't involve any advice, but that place involves meeting them on the ground where they're at, letting them know it's okay, I'm here, share what you want to share, and then tapping along with them so that they can remain still on the ground, because that's where the comfort is in that moment, because they haven't got the energy to actually stand up yet. But to express the pain of what they're feeling, even if that goes on for 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions, then eventually when they've expressed the pain enough, now they're like, okay, like I can start to take ownership of my own life, and I don't need to have my emotion determined by someone else's behavior, and their behavior is their behavior. And yet, at some level, I attracted that situation in my life because of my own beliefs, and now I can change my beliefs and I can
Very true.
attract, yeah, because everyone deserves joy, don't they, Heather, and happiness.
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
But
But
happiness
yeah.
happens.
Yes, happiness happens. Exactly. You're exactly right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Exactly it. So anyone listening in, feel free to be in touch with Heba. You can just send her a text below with the words me, to be in touch with her. If you're based in Egypt, where are you based in Egypt? In Cairo?
I'm Cairo, yeah.
If you're in Cairo, or also online, like anywhere, but also if you're in the part of the world where, there's a cultural alignment with that part of the world as well, because, Heba will have a deep understanding of what it's like to live in some of those parts of the world, though you can dial in from anywhere in the world. It doesn't have to be just those parts, but sometimes you need someone that has that level of sensitivity as well, and that level of awareness of what what the cultural tone can be like, and is able to have that bridge and meet you where you're at. So feel free to be in direct contact with her. Now, Heba, tell me this, what was your impression of the training? Like, as in, what's your, how did you find the training you did with us? What do you get from it? And how would you explain it?
As I said in the beginning, it's a transformation. The community itself is so loving and so kind. People today, when they congratulated me, I never knew that they saw me. And the mentor was amazing. Miss Jasmine was
That's
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, she was amazing, so kind. No one in this community holds any grudge, holds any bad energy. They are all positive people that want to help each other, because we are all on the ground together. We've all gone through a lot of trauma in our life that really hit us bad. So we were there for each other, and your presence and you being there with your heart open for all of us was you can't talk about it. You have to experience it. There are things in life that you need to go through so that you can understand. But being your student is an honor.
Oh, Heather, well, it's been an honor having you in our energy system. And I hope this is the beginning of our continued journey of
Of
supporting
course.
you in your growth and your success. And if you had to leave us with some wisdom, what wisdom would you leave us with?
Allow yourself to be a better you, because you deserve a better you.
Oh, that's really great. Allow yourself to be a better you, because you deserve to be a better you. Love that. Really incredible, Heather. Thank you so, so much. From the bottom of
Thank
my
you.
heart, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And for those of you who joined us, from Heba's heart and my heart, we're going to say goodbye to you. If you've got any questions about it, feel free to post it below. Or if you're going through a life crisis or a life challenge and you just want to have a chat with Heba, just put chat below, and Heba will see your message and she'll be in touch with you and be able to have a conversation about it. From all our hearts to all of you, take care. Bye-bye. God bless.